Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to our channel. Thanks for stopping by. Today I am doing a different video. And few of you have asked a few times about the cast irons that I use. And if I can share a little information about it, the benefits, why do I use it, how to clean it, and how can we take care of it. I feel like taking care of cast iron is very simple because I learned it for a while now and I know how to care for it, and I will share that too in the video. And I will take you maybe a couple of days, few meals, that when we make few meals, how do I clean them and keep them shiny. I feel like cast iron, it's more reminds me of caring like our bodies, our skin, caring about ourselves, how we take care of ourselves. That's also the cast iron, taking care of it is really important. So we will chat on the way, but I wanted to share with you, as you can see, this does not match with this, right? So sometimes people will buy cast iron or they will get as a gift and use it and then feel like, as they say, get off the wagon, you forget about it, you set it on a side. So how can we save this cast iron? As you can see, Sabrina had Zachariah clean in her garage and they found this and they said, Mom, what can you do with this? Do you want it? Let me uncover it too and show you what the inside looks like. As you can see, I said yes, I will take it, and I will basically clean it with just simple soap and scrub it like a normal dish, and then we will dry it, season it. It's like showering yourself. So I will take you along, come along, and then on the way we will talk about the benefits and all of that. So let's get into the video and make that cast iron like this shiny one. Let's go. First thing I'm gonna do is just use regular water, room temp, and some 7th generation chemical free soap, dish soap. And all I will do is take the time and scrub it over and over, take that rusty out. That's the goal, to keep scrubbing the corners, the handle, the inside, outside, everywhere. We need to go ahead and scrub everywhere. As you can see, it's coming off, all the rust is coming. So it just needs a little bit of time and patience, and just keep it going and going and going. Remember, do not ever put the cast iron into a dishwasher. That's a no-no, because we will ruin it more than it is right now. And another thing is, my cast iron is, I never let it soak with water and sit there for even 10 minutes. I don't even do that because it doesn't help the cast iron. So right now I'm just going to scrub the other part. As you can see, the soap is all over, and we will go ahead. As you can see, the rust is coming off. If you want to put gloves on, go right ahead. But the goal here is to scrub, clean it, dry them, and put some oil. We are going to season them. Seasoning means we scrubbed it as much as we can right now. And I'll go ahead and dry it with towel and also on the stove a little bit. When I know it's really completely dried, I will put, as you can see, some coconut oil. Some people say flax oil, but I always use mine coconut oil, and it does the job very well. And then we will go ahead and put it into the oven. That will make it, season it when you hear it. So I have my oven on actually 420, and about an hour and a half, I will put them into the oven and keep it in there. And then we will see how this cast iron turns. And if it needs it again, I will do it all over, but we will see the first try. So let's put all over the coconut oil, the handle, everywhere. And don't be afraid to have a couple of washcloths that you can use it all the time, because otherwise your washcloths will get stained. So both of them go into the oven and keep that in there for over an hour and a half. Look, is she beautiful or what? We did a good job. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. I'll use it for baking bread, chicken, everything. Let's open it. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Does this look beautiful and ready to be used? Yes. I bake a lot of breads, so this will be perfect. Also, we can take it when we go camping. This looks amazing. We did a good job. That's what it ended up looking before and after, right? We did a good job. So now I want to take you along and talk about the benefits and why I use cast iron. This one is one of our other cast irons that I use. I have some chicken left over. I'm just going to remove that, and you can see some of the chicken. It's stuck on the sides and everything. So I'll take you along and clean it. You can watch me clean it, and we will talk about the benefits of cast iron and why I use it. Number one, the health benefits of cast iron is chemical free, non-toxic. A lot of chemicals, a lot of dishes have chemicals. So if you cook in your food with a dish that is full of chemicals, it's going into your body and into your family. And that's not going to help in the long run for our health. So that's one thing I love about it. Second thing is that I am a mom, I am a wife, I'm always giving and caring and taking care of everybody else. And I still get my period, and I was always low in iron. When women is getting their period, we need to have iron in our body. Even though I take iron tablets and I cook with the cast iron, it helps a lot. So if you are iron deficiency and you want to get extra iron, talk to your doctor by using a cast iron. It helps a lot. Cast iron has the ability to release iron into our food. It's great. It adds iron into our food. Isn't that amazing? And it's easy to use on the stove and into the oven. It's win-win. Some dishes, when you buy it, you can always only use on the stove or baking dish into the oven, right? So that's one thing I like about the cast iron. And also it's amazing. Even my children noticed it. They said, Mama, the food, since you started cooking with a cast iron, it adds somehow some kind of flavor, a good taste to the food. So I love that too. So now I'm just going to go ahead and put this one, the oil, coconut oil, and set it on a side for next use again. So this had a lot of chicken and all of that, so it's all cleaned up, and I'll go ahead and set it on the side and be ready for that too. And then another thing is I like about the cast iron is they last generation after generation. So if you have friends and family, always ask if somebody has a cast iron and it's just sitting there. You can go ahead and use it. This one, as you can see right now, I baked some chocolate chip bars. I do bake things with my cast iron. Let's save those leftover. And same thing, we'll just wash it, scrub it, dry it and oil it, set it aside. We don't have to season it because I use them daily. That's why. So when I said they last generations, ask family members if they have it. You can ask your grandparents or anybody that you know. Hand-me-downs are always great, right? Look for second-hand stores. You can find some family and all of that. So it's like sharing your sourdough starter, your sour starter. It's like sharing that you pass it to somebody. So now the same thing. If you have grandparents or family members or friends, ask cast iron. And if they don't have it and the secondhand store you can't find it, if you want to buy a new one, I will put in the description box my Amazon shop link will be there, especially this size. I will have it in there if you want to get a new one. When it arrives, just rinse it, clean it, dry it, and season it the first time when you get it, and just oil it too. After that, if you use daily, you really don't have to season it often at all because you will be using it every day for your family and for yourself. So those were the benefits, and I love that about it. And also just keep in mind, please don't put your cast iron into the dishwasher. It will ruin it. It's not going to do any good at all. And we don't want that. So right now I washed it, dried it. You can put it in the stove, let it dry a little bit. That's it. I just use my hand for a coconut oil. If you prefer and you are someone who uses flax oil, you can use that. I have used olive oil. I have used avocado oil. Any oil that you have. The key is to clean it right after and take care of it, just like you take care of your body and mind, right? That's what it reminds me of. Also, I do, like I said, I do bake with cookies. I do use bread with it. I also bake pizza. My children love pizza. This is a halal pepperoni pizza. I just got it out of the oven. I'm gonna let that sit because it's hot and it is sizzling. So let it cool down, and always be careful when you bake something with the cast iron. Always have something to hold with the handle, a big towel or anything that's safety. As you can see, it's sizzling now and it is really, really hot. It's cooking on the side. If it comes out of the oven or even the stove, it gets hot. So be careful with that part. Be mindful about it. Otherwise, you're going to burn yourself. With any dish, it's like that. So the unique thing about when I use and I bake cast iron with pizza, as you can see it now, I'm just going to remove it into the cutting board and then take it to the sink. I'm not even going to rinse it at all, honestly. I'm just going to wipe it, oil it, because it does not stick. Cast iron is also non-stick. If it sticks a little bit, but not all the time. For me, especially when I use baking with pizza, homemade pizza, I did right now sourdough homemade pizza. It's done. That's it. I just wipe it. Let's get the other one. Wipe it off. As you can see, it just comes right off. Not like at the beginning when I cooked it with the chicken. Each meal is different. So I love making pizza for my babies. Easy to clean. Take it back to the stove. Put a little bit of oil again, and that's it. It's simple. There. It's nice, clean, and shiny, right? There we go. I'm just gonna drizzle again. This one time I'm using a little bit of olive oil. olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil. They seem to do really fine for me. The handle everywhere. That's it. And just keep them neat and clean. Each meal it's ready for you, and when the kitchen you come in, everything will look nice and clean and tidy, and it's nice. When we go camping, we take them, it does the job. So I hope I answered all the questions and gave you the benefits and the no-nos and the healthy benefits. And that's really it. Everything is coming good together, and they come in different sizes. You are the one who knows if you have a large family or a small family. For me, I have these two large ones that I use for pizza, and this small one that I will bring now, I use it daily for eggs as well, or if I'm making cookies or bars or anything. So that's really it. If you're new to me, please subscribe to the channel and give the videos thumbs up. Assalamu alaikum.
Line of products that we have on our website, and we have oils for the body, for joints and muscles, and we also have honey. This is raw honey, so it's really some of the best honey you can get. And then we have a line of different herbal steaming blends, and this is just one of them, but there's several of those. You can look on our website. And we have our tea line. This one here is our postpartum. And then we have 10 other options here. Timely relief for balancing hormones, and tummy tonic for stomach, and sleep aid for helping to relax. And then also we have Yasmin's raw recipe book. So make sure you give us a thumbs up and check out all of our videos. Go to the website, fitrawellnesscenter.com.